What if your home was worth a lot more than you think? And I don't mean a little more, I mean like millions of dollars. Because after looking at the 10 most expensive home sales from last year in our video called The 10 Most Expensive Homes in the North Okanagan in 2025, there is a very clear pattern. And a lot of homeowners are sitting on properties that could fall into that category. They just don't realize it yet. I'm Lisa Salt with RE/MAX Vernon Fowler, and in this video, I want to walk you through what exactly makes a home worth $2 million, $3 million, or even tops at $4.25 million in today's market. Because it's not always what people think. Let's break this down into what high-end buyers are really paying for right now, or at least we're paying for in 2025. Because it's not just about size. One of the biggest surprises for me was it's not about how big your home is necessarily. We saw properties that were under 5,000 square feet in the top 10. We saw older homes. We saw even modest homes on large pieces of land still selling for $3 million plus. Now, why is this? Because buyers aren't always just buying square footage. They're buying something else entirely. For them, for many, location is everything. And not all good locations are equal. The properties commanding top dollar are in very specific areas. You'll see in the top 10 Kalamalka Lake waterfront, Okanagan Lake waterfront, Predator Ridge, Coldstream, and then certain acreage pockets as well. So the key is it's not just where you are. It's not just the location of where you are. It's how your property sits within that location. Views, privacy, exposure, those really matter. And then of course, water changes everything. If your property has waterfront, well, you know, even strong lake views, they're not making any more waterfront properties. That can change your value dramatically. We saw properties that sold last year with 70 to 90 feet of frontage on the lake, with private docks, with walkout lake access, and they're selling at a massive premium. Our number one house, $4.25 million, was in Adventure Bay on Okanagan Lake. There's a limited amount of waterfront, and buyers, they compete hard for it. Now, condition is starting to matter more than ever, and this is a big shift. Buyers at the high end do not seem to want to renovate. The strongest sales were either updated or renovated or brand new. Why is this? Because high-end buyers value time more than money. They don't want the hassle. And just a reminder to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you're moving in 9 days or 90 days or just curious about the area that we call home, be sure to call, text, or email and just add salt. Let's get back at it. Let's talk about lifestyle, because lifestyle is the real driver in 2025. This might be the biggest takeaway of last year's top 10. Buyers are not just buying homes, they're buying a lifestyle. We saw demand for golf communities like Predator Ridge, of course, gated waterfront communities as well, like Adventure Bay, acreage and privacy and space. So the shift is, it's emotional. It's not just financial. These are big life decisions. And some homes are actually accidental luxury. Here's something most people don't realize. Some homes become luxury without the owner realizing it. For example, older home on prime lakefront, or an acreage that's near town, or a unique view property. The structure might not be luxury as you would expect in the common sense of the word, but the land or the location is. And pricing and marketing are everything. Here is the honest truth. Some of the homes we looked at sold at full price. Even in those multi-million dollars, they're full price, but others had to negotiate. So what's the difference? The difference is positioning. How the property was priced. Was it perceived to be great value by the buyers? Because great value is still great value at $3 million, just like it is at $750,000. And how it was marketed. That means a lot. How many buyers were attracted to the property? And who was it exposed to and where? Our biggest pool of buyers with money aren't necessarily from Vernon or the Okanagan. It's really important to cast a wide net. That's what determines whether you get top dollar or whether you leave money on the table. So ultimately, could your home be worth $2 million or $3 million plus? Maybe. But the real question is, Does your property have the elements buyers are competing for right now? Because if it does, you might be sitting on something far more valuable than you think. If you haven't already, check out our video on the 10 most expensive homes that sold in 2025 and see if your home can measure up. And if you're curious how your home fits into today's market, not 2025's market, but today's market, that's a conversation worth having. Give us a shout.